In our previous video, we spoke about the anterior axillary line, which I promised you guys that I will be talking about the posterior axillary line. So now, if you look at the axilla, this is the axilla. I see that this front side is like the axillary fold that is in the front. Okay, so this is anterior. Anything in the front is anterior. The mid one is what? Mid axillary, middle. Then the one at the back is the posterior axillary line. Okay, so in here we are to talk about the posterior axillary line. All right, basically we'll be talking about it from the definition, the key features, and its importance. Okay, why we actually would study it. So we say that the posterior axillary line is an imaginary line that runs along the posterior edge of the axilla, which is the armpit. It serves as a reference point for anatomical localization and what? Medical procedures. The one in the front is anterior axillary. One in the middle is mid axillary. One at the back is what? Posterior axillary. Okay. So talking about the features, it actually marks the boundary between the axilla and the posterior thoracic region. Okay. So now we're trying to talk about where it passes. It passes through the posterior axillary fold. Okay, and if you're looking, the latissimus dorsi muscle should be at the back here. So it passes through the latissimus dorsi muscle, passes through the teres major muscles, and also passes through the what? Thoracic vertebrae. Okay, so it guides medical procedures such as nerve block, surgeries, and physical examinations when you want to palpate. It's just like we are using the posterior axillary line to actually what? Basically locate a lot of things. Okay, so it helps you to identify surrounding structures, which include muscles like latissimus dorsi, teres major, nerves, that's axillary nerves, radial nerves, blood vessels like the axillary and the subclavian ones. Okay, right? So moving to the uses now, like its functions to be specific now, or its importance now. The posterior axillary line is important in various medical procedures including regional anesthesia, surgery of the axilla and posterior thoracic region, diagnosis and treatment of medical conditions such as what? Lymphadenopathy, which is basically what? An enlargement of your lymph nodes at that area. Okay, so I think that's it for the posterior axillary line, or you could say posterior axillary plane, for the definition and importance.